Good morning, everybody. Chris Wood here. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a good morning. Another day of going through my identity theft and changes. Another day of being completely and totally numb. I have no feeling whatsoever in my head, in my face, from being skull split and being seriously brain injured and deformed, especially on my right side from this identity theft, from all the skull deforming I have been going through and all the facial changes I have been going through. And I know Ray, the guy that lives on East Street that now has two pit bulls. One is a deaf white one, and he has a little puppy. And those dogs need to be taken away from him. He is a seriously dangerous son of a bitch. He is a fucking stalker. He is a drug trafficker with and for now Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, and Jason Gimpy Two Step Van Alstyne, and I believe they are hiding out at his place. They are guilty of my identity theft. They're guilty of drug trafficking. They're guilty of murdering my mother. They're guilty of false arrest with O.P.P, guilty of stalking, guilty of kidnapping, guilty of sodomy, sex assaults. They're human traffickers, human sex trade, slavery traffickers, guilty of financial thefts and frauds, welfare, disability, pension thefts and frauds, forgeries, my identity theft, stalking, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, medical discrimination by criminal negligent co-committing doctors at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital who are involved with the crimes with O.P.P and Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and Jason Van Alstyne. They work for them. Hells Angels, Banditos, they're highly protected, highly unarrestable. I have proven it. O.P.P will surround with hands on guns. They will kidnap. They will do whatever it takes, and I have proven it to be above suspicion and get away with what they're getting away with. I've been shot back in 2019 by ex O.P.P chief before he left. At my previous address, he and somebody in a black truck, ex-O.P.P chief or commander, was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. The person in the black truck pulled up beside him after the chief waved or commander, and they shot me, and it went in. It wasn't with a bullet, but it was with something, and it went into my ear, my right ear. And I started having problems ever since. I finally go to the hospital only to find out that Stacy was there, a mental health worker who was a vindictive bitch and a human trafficker and guilty of homicides, many, many murders. She now works in Kingston at Lennox or at mental health and addictions because there is more there for her to traffic and there more there for her to kill. Her girlfriend is Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, file falsifier, medical blacklister, and the ones that assures the crimes for her and O.P.P, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and Jason Van Alstyne. Even Wayne Covey Duck himself is involved in working with and for them and aiding in their crimes and cover ups with the doctors to avoid arresting, to avoid charging. They're very seriously dangerous people, and I am the end of my bloodline. I have no feeling left in my fucking head. I have no feeling left in my skull. The ones that are involved are human traffickers, pedophiles, sex slavery trafficking, ex-O.P.P chief, year 2019, staff sergeants, year 2019 and 2021, sodomy, sex assault, and kidnapping with Shelley Hafner. Shannon Cork, gang stalker and foot soldier protector to Billy Wooldridge, the one that laughs in people's faces over his arrest, telling people to file a report knowing it would have been burnt up, torn up. Yeah, I bet you are laughing in my face, Shannon Cork, knowing that your boss was going to go on to murder my mother. I bet you knew very well. What the fuck is this? So I have no feeling in my head, no feeling in my face. My body's been mutilated. I cannot go to a hospital. I cannot go to the doctor. So no matter what is done to me, I am 50 years old and I'm going through serious changes facially, skull deforming, and more for this identity theft because I am a revenge retaliation framing attempted murder revenge retaliation victim from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police for speaking of their crimes for 3.5 years. I even have illegal prisoner tracking on me, and I was even falsely arrested in an attempt to give me a criminal record and also in an attempt to justify the crimes against me from the police so I could be in hopes of being discredited. So lies against me about long criminal record and history not true. Lies against me stating long psychological record and history not true. Lies against me about being suicidal, self-harmer, and on drugs and all this other bullshit not true. Dr. Barton laughing in my face over being sodomized by his fucking boss because he is a low-life piece of shit who believes he is above the law. I bet if that woman, I hope the woman that was recently sex assaulted here in Napanee did not go to that hospital. And I hope that O.P.P are not involved with this because if that woman went to Lennox and Addington Hospital with those kind of crimes, they will make it worse and O.P.P will too. So they will laugh in her face and they will make it that person's fault, guaranteed. And Dr. Pritchard might then try to have her committed for having it happen because it was done by a person that, well, that's just the way they are there. I would hate to see if it was a child too, how they would fucking destroy that person's life and aid in fucking inmate homosexuals who are highly obsessed committing fucking identity theft, completely and totally deforming people with proof and still being called a fucking liar by doctors and not being able to do a damn thing about it. Right now, I am being broadcasted through by one Dale Hartwick and one Ray, the fucking goof bastard that lives on East Street with the pit bulls behind Mamma Mia's. That's where all of these gang stalking fucking junkies who are drug fed, money paid little bastards to O.P.P are hiding out. And the reason they are hiding out there is because the cops know they need a search warrant to do anything with him, and they will not do that. They will not look for Jason Van Alstyne. They will not look for Blair Hardy. They will, and they can't look for him, and they cannot fucking touch him. And I have proven it. I have proven just how afraid the police here are of Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, and Van Alstyne, and the rest of the bastards because they work with them for him. And not only that, they can implicate them in the crimes that they are committing with and for them. So therefore, it cannot happen. But I am 50 years old and I am an identity theft victim from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. And this is about trafficking, framing, and murdering me. And I will not be proven wrong. I've proven it every step of the way for 3.5 years. And they are getting aided and helped by Lennox and Addington, Ontario, or by Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. From Wayne Coveyduck, you're guilty of attempted murder, to Sarah Fiddler, guilty of attempted murder and aiding in these crimes against me. Dr. Tatiana V., aka Margie V., Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David, and Paladin Security. You're all involved with these crimes and aiding and kicking me out and co-committing and covering up these crimes against me, preventing me medical help, preventing me medical proof in hopes that I fucking end up dead because This is the kind of doctors you are in Lennox and Addington. You are nothing but fucking criminals. I have proven that you are nothing more than doctors who co-commit and cover crimes with and for the police here. This is how they get away with their crimes. You aid them and cover up for them, along with the other cops they have, along with the justice of the peace to laugh in people's faces. So, Dale Hartwick, how much money were you given to do this to me? Okay, along with Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and the rest of you fuckers. Let this be a lesson. You speak police crimes and you will be fucking murdered, and I am proving it. Look at this. The whole right side of my fucking face is completely fucked from being deformed. And nothing I can do about this. Nothing, because it's the fucking cops here and it is the doctors who are involved who will not do a fucking thing and have proven it because they're murdering fucking pieces of shit who need to be arrested and who need to be fucking locked up in jail. But that's not going to happen because O.P.P need them to continue covering their crimes. Isn't that fucking right? You can do whatever you want to anybody you want, and I have proven it. I no longer have feeling in my fucking head. You can completely and totally destroy my life. You can murder my mother. You can fucking do this to me and get away with it because you're the fucking cops right here in Napanee, Ontario. Because you are the fucking O.P.P, Hells Angels, Banditos, owned by scumbag fucking pieces of shit, homosexual, sex offending garbage, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, and Allstein, and Dale Hartwick now, and Ray Ray, the little fucking goof who needs to have his dogs taken away, along with Tyler Lake's dog needs to be taken away. Holly Carlisle's dog needs to be taken away. Her and Michelle Irish are local hookers for fucking O.P.P. They are her pimps. So let this be a lesson, people. I'm the end of my bloodline, and Chris Wood is pretty much fucking dead mentally. I've had so much damage done to me, and nothing I've been able to do while being prevented help from the doctors and everything else because of bullshit lies against me. Dr. Barton even telling me he would never help me until I seen a psychiatrist. You go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. And those words right there are fucking negligent. Negligent, you son of a bitch. And I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You are doctors that need to be arrested. You need to be in fucking jail, along with the CEO himself, because you are nothing more than crime cover up doctors for fucking O.P.P, and O.P.P are nothing more than fucking crime cover ups for you. How much money is being passed back and forth? How much money was I fucking sold for, Spencer Mills, for this homicide? You fucking lowlife. One way or another, you're gonna get arrested and you're gonna be charged. It won't be done here in Napanee by O.P.P, but it will be fucking done. You are bloodline ending, murdering fucking goof pieces of shit. Be safe, everybody. My identity theft is done, and you are guilty of mass fucking murder because I'm the end of my bloodline, you low-life fucking pieces of shit. And I'm not taking a fall for fucking Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, or any of your other fucking little bastards using this on me, O.P.P, for your benefit. And I have proven the crimes and what you will do to go to get away with those crimes, even fucking stalking me, using illegal stingray, tracking me, using fucking prisoner tracking on your human trafficking victims to fucking traffic them, mentally fucking your victims up by using remote neural monitoring. Good job. Nobody around here knows about that. And the other fucking tech and crimes you have and are using against people here. You're lucky that there's a lot of smart people here, but you're also lucky this is a small town with a lot of ignorant people. And I say that not out of disrespect. It's just the way it is. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Dale Hartwig, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Ray. You're gonna fucking pay for this. And the doctors here, you're gonna fucking answer and pay for this. You owe me millions and millions of fucking dollars along with O.P.P. Luckily, no lawyers around Napanee will do anything or touch the cops here because they're scared too. They know exactly what would happen to them or their families if they try to go against Spencer Mills and O.P.P. So they've completely 100% assured this bloodline murder, identity theft to frame and traffic me. And this is how they're going about it. Families are murdered and missing. It is the police doing it. So one of them fucking gets killed, and I don't condone that. But they expect you to kiss their ass while they're fucking murdering people and getting away with it. Okay. Good job, Tyler Lake, Van Alstyne, Dale Hartwick, Ray, and the rest of you cocksuckers doing this to me, all fucking for O.P.P. And so you can stay out of jail for their revenge on me, and I will not be proven wrong.